going on a little road trip today.
Bastion.
What are you looking at me like that for?
You've gotta give me more than that.
Try to keep these away from ice cream cones this time around, okay?
Huh? So, are you going to tell me or not?
We're going to deliver the package I was sent to retrieve from that creep's tentacles.
How does that help us find the device? So you don't trust me?
What? No, it's nothing like that. It's just... Listen, I have a code to follow. If you get captured, you don't snitch. That's fine for humans, but... with biots, you can't guarantee secrecy. They can read directly into your minds.
I don't think they can read my mind.
You have to look at the reality of things, though. You're a biot. They can probably make you do whatever they want if they really try.
I want you to tell me the truth. Just once.
We're going to meet my employer, Estelle. She's been in the business for much longer than I have. Hell, she sort of got me into this. It's her job to know everything and everyone around the circuit. If the device is still in town, then there's a good chance she can point us in the right direction. I accepted that ridiculous fetch job just so we could have a chance to go speak with her. She's hard to reach. It's even harder to make her come around with any sort of demands. So my plan is to head over there, hand over the package, and ask her what she knows regarding the device. More importantly, she can tell us where it is. From there, we can hatch a plan and attempt to retrieve it. I knew you wouldn't like it.
No, it's not that. Are you sure about this? Is there anything else we can try?
It's the only way. If we manage to convince her, then we're halfway there. After all, it's all a matter of following the path in front of us. Right now, we're stumbling in the dark. We have no idea where to go or who to ask.
I told you that I trust your judgment, Bastion. If you're telling me that this is going to work, then I'll do as you say.
Look, kid. going to be alright, okay? I got this. For real this time. Alright, we're almost there. Now, remember what I told you last time.
It worked out great, didn't it?
Yeah, be funny all you want. Once we're inside, be careful. No talking and no peeping around. These guys are likely to stab you just for looking at them the wrong way.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Don't care to find out either.
Before I met you, I never even stepped out of Dollhouse, let alone visit so many different parts of the city. This is a bit overwhelming.
Just a little bit more. Won't be long now. We'll just have to round another couple corners, and we'll be there. Once inside, again, don't say anything.
What if they recognize me just like last time?
It won't happen. I have a plan, just in case. Don't worry about it. I know Estelle. She's only interested in big money and the thing I'm bringing her. Nothing else. We're like ants to her. She's not going to waste time chasing after us.
We don't really have a choice but to turn to her for information, do we?
As I said earlier, this is our only chance to learn where the device was taken.
Okay, I'll let you do the talking.
Good kid. We'll be fine. Just stay sharp.
Say, why are we not taking your bike to head over there? I don't like this place.
Nah, kid. I don't leave my bike out in the open. Especially not in this area. You step in there, you might as well put a gun to your head. We're here.
Are you sure? I can't see anything.
Yeah, more than sure. Look.
Camera?
To check on whoever's approaching. That means us.
They already know we're here?
Evening, boys. I'm here to see the boss. Don't worry about him. He's with me. They're her hounds we don't want to make mad. Checking for guns and explosives, kid. It's bio-warfare season. Stay still. It's protocol. Just let them do their thing. All good, boys? All right, you can go in. Remember what I told you, okay? Let's go.
Look here if it's not my Bastion. Good to see you, dear.
Yes, it's a pleasure to see you again, Estelle.
And who have you brought along? Is that a friend of yours?
Nobody of importance. I'm here to...
I know why you're here. Come on, hand it over.
Things didn't go as planned. It was a close one.
Care to tell me when do they ever? You're supposed to deal with the issues that are certain to arise in the field. If not, what do I pay you for?
Speaking of which, I'm sure you know by now that the package I retrieved as my previous job for you isn't worth the handful of pennies you offered me in return. Now, I have brought you the second delivery, so if you could slice me a fair share this time around.
And pray tell, why should I do that? You've come all the way here because I tasked you with a simple job. You're an errand boy. As far as I know, errand boys don't get to make demands. Why should I pay you extra? The job has long since been done.
The risks I've taken were...
Let me refresh your memory, darling. Read my lips very carefully. I didn't promise you anything. You know the risks, and they're part of the job. You know how the saying goes. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, darling. You can leave now, by the way. Actually, now that we're talking about it, if you were to steal the device for me a second time, I could take it off your hands. Simple and clean, just the way I like it. Perhaps even reward you generously this time around. Although, you seem quite interested in that object, which makes me think you'll do it regardless of how much I'll end up paying you. Speak louder, please. You're so noisy all the time, and now you decide to be quiet like a kitten.
This wasn't our deal. This isn't fair.
Fair? Dear, life is unfair. We both want the same thing, and I'm the only one who can tell you where to go get it. You'd better be careful. Don't want to offend me now, do you? Do you have anything else to say? Or are you just going to keep wasting my time? You're testing my patience, Bastion. I told you already I don't like repeating myself. Speak up now.
I'm the only one who can retrieve it. You know I'm good at...
You're good at what, Bastion? Certainly not making a living. Or even getting a decent haircut, for that matter. In fact, now that I think about it, you're good at nothing but following simple commands. Like a puppy.
Stealing. I'm good at stealing stuff for you.
Oh, you churl. You're not as great as you think you are, little boy. You're just confident because you're ignorant. Every time you steal something from me, I make sure to prepare a backup plan were you to fail. I'd still get what I want in the end. That's called business, my dear. Covering your losses. Don't look at me like that. You're expendable, sweetheart.
Fine. If I'm expendable, then why do you keep me around?
Because you don't ask questions. And because you entertain me whenever you whine like this. I'm getting tired of your attitude, though.
I just want to ask you one question. Where is it now? Tell me, and I'll go get it for you.
Is that so? What about payment, Bastion? Are you going to throw another tantrum next time?
No, you said it yourself. I get the device for you, you'll take it out of my hands. You'll pay me my due, and then I'll be out of your way.
Always so confident in yourself, aren't you? Let's be clear. You got lucky the first time.
You have nothing to lose. Like you said, I'm expendable.
Why don't we ask your friend over there? He's been so quiet all this time. Maybe he has some insight to offer us.
He doesn't speak to anyone besides me. He's my biot.
Your biot, please. You can barely afford to keep that noisy motorcycle of yours together, let alone purchase and maintain an Elysian model like him. I knew it was stolen the moment you dragged him inside.
Nothing makes it past you, does it?
Bastion, darling, you know me. I'm offended you think I could ever be that stupid. You could make a pretty penny selling him, you know.
He's not for sale. And it's none of your business how I acquired him.
Actually, I'm following him voluntarily as per protocol with my programming. You see, the way it works is...
Oh, you're programming, huh? Spare me the details, Cupcake. What did you do, Bastion?
Nothing really. He's useful, though. Can distract people pretty well.
I can see that, yes. You'll have to tell me more about this Elysian model, dear.
After I retrieve the device, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Oh, there's a good boy. So be it. I'm getting tired of having to stare at you two, Bastion dearie. Pay attention, and I'll tell you what you need to know. From my experience, a device as valuable as the gadget you stole won't remain in the circuit long. Eventually, it will be sold to someone with credits to spare, if undercover agents don't reel it back from the sludge. There are two possible scenarios here. Listen well for once, Bastion darling. It's very likely that someone bought the device already. Chances are, it is now being kept under tight security in a vault buried God knows where, and waiting to be reverse engineered for blueprints to sell overseas at a premium price. Stolen tech sells quickly. If that's the case, dear, then you'll never see it again. Still, there's a chance an undercover GL operative detected it and made the purchase. Then, a team that's already en route will simply make a quick stop and retrieve the package before heading off. Quick and nearly impossible to notice. It's usually another patrol team with no distinct features, and as you already know, there are dozens of those around the streets every single day. If that's the case, although I doubt it, you might recover it. If only I had known. In hindsight,
Let me get this straight. You want us to head over somewhere you think the device might be stored and take it without any sort of plan or equipment.
That sounds like a you kind of problem, doesn't it? GL patrols bring back all sorts of goodies once they're done with their rounds. Most of it gets charred, but something like that. I'm pretty sure they have a special place for that sort of thing. Up north, toward the city's edge, they have a series of compounds that act as temporary loading bays for exciting and shiny stuff, if you get me.
Compounds? We're not special forces. We'll get shot even if we try to get anywhere near it.
Bastion, you know how much I hate repeating myself. I can't do anything to help you. In fact, I've been generous enough to tell you where the device might be. Without me, you'd still be at square one, darling.
We're done here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Bastion dear. I'll await your triumphant return with high hopes. Or learn on the news about yet another silly boy killed by one of the GL's roaming patrols. Either scenario will prove to be very amusing. I'm sure of it.
That fucking bitch.
You still haven't finished your fries, Bastion.
That piece of shit. You can have them. Fucking smile and...
You know, what she said to you, all those horrible things, I mean. You're not stupid. And you're certainly not useless. I've seen you mix amazing drinks. You practice every single day, and you did manage to steal that device. She was trying to get to you, and you know it.
I dragged you into this mess with me. But come looking for both of us now.
GL was already looking for us, though. Or me, at least.
Sometimes I feel like a magnet for fucking trouble.
That's not how magnets work.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You said it yourself. We're in this together, and we have to stick to one another if we want to make it out alive.
It's just... This is more than what I anticipated when I accepted the job. You know, getting that gadget back, and letting you use it, didn't think this through.
You know, I think you need something to cheer you up.
Yeah, a fucking miracle.
What about a drink?
That's an amazing idea. First good one you've had.
I have lots of good ideas. Hey, Bastion! I think I love French fries.
That's great, kid. Now move your ass. Want to get fucked up tonight. Come on, try it. Tastes good, you'll see.